Hey folks, it's Fook. It's Sunday, December 2nd, and yeah, it's dark. It's getting darker every day until we get to December solstice, and then it'll swing back around. But this past week, by the way, Christmas tree is up. Um, I put that up over the weekend, so really happy how it all turned out. But over this past week, there was some news that GM is going to shut some of its plants in Ohio because apparently sedans and some of the small cars like the Cruise wasn't selling so well. So they're basically going to kill those plants, laid off about 14,000 workers, and try to reinvest in electric cars and autonomous driving and all of that. And they cite weak consumer demand for sedans and those types of cars. Um, and I was reading about it, I was listening to some stories, and apparently, one contributing factor is that the price of oil has gone down again. So that's making gas a bit cheaper. And because of that, people are going to these crossovers and SUVs again. Um, and of course, you also have technology improving so that your fuel efficiency on these crossovers and SUV are better than they ever were before, um, which usually is all great news. But it got me thinking that I wonder if things like this are really exacerbating and accelerating the problem that I think we're going to have, in the next 5 to 10 years or so. Um, when the oil supply will go down a lot more than what we have today. So, there's a limited amount of supply in the world. Um, we're discovering, new deposits like in the shale sands and whatever in Canada and North America. They were always there, but it was just not economical to extract them. Um, but now it is because technology has made it better. But still, it just means that the supply of oil, it is fixed. It's not being created anymore. It's like real estate, right? What's there is there. Whether it's underground and you pump it up, or it's in the sands and you extract it through fracturings or whatever. Um, but it's a limited amount. Uh, but because we're getting more efficient at extracting it and being able to sell it cheaper, um, more people think that they can just keep on buying these SUVs and crossovers and whatever, right? And like I said, the technology has made them more fuel efficient, um, but that's true for sedans and everything else too. And I just wonder if people are not really thinking about their decisions um, and making a decision where they go, oh, I can get a small crossover SUV that gets 25 miles to the gallon, which is sedan-like from maybe 5, 7 years ago. So they go, yeah, I totally should do that because it's more, there's more utility in that and all that, and that's all true. But if enough people do that, rather than buying the more efficient sedan, then I just think that we're going to have a problem. Um, what does it all mean? I don't know. This is, kind of my initial reaction to the news that's going on, and I have to give it a lot more thought. But I have a feeling that this is going to make the problem a lot worse. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's my thought on this, and see you guys later.